Hi everyone, my name is Kathy, and I was an art teacher for 19 years. So during this time of social distancing and kids are not in school, I thought that I would share some of my art videos or art lessons. Just so there's some things for you to do while you're at home. Basically, I'm doing these projects at my kitchen counter, so I'm calling them art lessons from the kitchen counter. We're going to start off pretty simple. My first lesson involves a preschool lesson, and I'm going to talk about primary and secondary colors. And we're going to create 3 mice using the primary and secondary colors. I would like to start off first by reading a story by a wonderful author. Her name is Ellen Stoll Walsh, and she created this wonderful story that shows us how the primary and secondary colors work. This book is an older book. I actually purchased it on sale from the library, so it's a little weathered and torn, but it's still a great book. Mouse Paint, Ellen Stoll Walsh. Once there were 3 white mice on a white piece of paper. The cat couldn't find them. One day, while the cat was asleep, the mice saw 3 jars of paint. 1 red, 1 yellow, and 1 blue. They're my favorite 3 colors, the primary colors. They thought it was mouse paint. They climbed right in. Then 1 was red, 1 was yellow, and 1 was blue. They dripped puddles of paint onto the paper. The puddles looked like fun. The red mouse stepped into a yellow puddle and did a little dance. Its red feet stirred the yellow puddle until doing a little jig. Look, he cried, red feet in a yellow puddle makes orange. The yellow mouse hopped into a blue puddle. His feet mixed and stirred and mixed until "Look down," said the red mouse and the blue mouse. "Yellow feet in a blue puddle makes green." Then the blue mouse jumped into a red puddle. He splashed and mixed and danced until "Purple," they all shouted. "Blue feet in a red puddle makes purple." But the paint on their fur got sticky and stiff, so they washed themselves down to a nice, soft white. Look where they're taking that bath, in the cat's dish. And painted the paper instead. They painted 1 part red and 1 part yellow. 1 part blue. They mixed red and yellow to paint an orange part. Yellow and blue to paint a green part, and blue and red to paint a purple part. But they left some white because of the cat. And I think their painting might have ended up just like a beautiful rainbow. So today we're going to work with the primary colors. And the 3 primary colors are red, blue, and yellow. And just like they showed in the story with my magic color paddles, we're going to mix these colors. We're going to take red and yellow and put it together and make orange. We're going to take blue and yellow and put it together to make green. Well, green's not the best. Let's see. And then we're going to take the last two colors, red and blue, and put them together to make purple, or the correct artistic word is violet. We're going to work with just a simple piece of paper today, 4 crowns. You're going to need black, blue, red, and yellow. When we first start out today, and I'm going to try to demonstrate this drawing kind of upside down, so give you a little bit of a break. And this is my first video, so we'll see how this comes out. We're going to start off by making 3 sets of circles that are actually going to overlap one another. And I would like you to make them at the top. Don't do anything until I do. So you can see we're going to put them in a row and we're going to leave a space. So watch. I'm going to start on the corner here and I'm going to go down and around and up. I didn't make the circles real big and I didn't make them real teeny tiny. I made them a pretty nice size. Now, when I make the second circle, what I'm going to do, this is the tricky part, I'm going to start in the middle of the first one and I'm going to go down and around and come back. Pretty simple, easy peasies, right? Now we're going to do that in the second one, second set of circles. We're going to make a circle, then we're going to start the second circle inside and go outside. And then do the third thing, leave a space, make a circle, then make the second circle, and remember, start inside. Okay, not too bad for upside down. We're going to color in these circles, but don't color yet. Wait until I tell you the combinations we're going to use. The first circle I like you to do or color is red. So just color that red. I'm going to kind of color really fast. You can take your time. You can always stop this video, rewind the video. I find I sometimes do that when I'm watching YouTube videos and somebody goes ahead. I'm watching something on how to make something and they go kind of fast. I always stop. Okay, next color, you're going to use the primary color, yellow. Now, see how I colored the whole circle? So when I color the second circle, I'm going to start and have those two colors touch one another, and then I'm going to finish. If all things worked out well, it might be hard to see from this video, but when my red and yellow touched, I made orange. Next color, I think they did the blue and the green. So let's try the blue and the yellow to make green. So we're going to do some blue. Oops. I'm trying to color upside down and fast. So forgive me. But you color that blue. And then we're going to use that next color, yellow, the primary color, yellow. One thing that I forgot to tell you about primary colors is that they're the first set of colors, and that's why they're called primary, because you cannot take two colors and mix them together to make blue, red, or yellow. You actually have to have those colors. So now I'm doing my yellow circle, and look what happened when my blue and yellow touched. I made green. Okay, my last one. So we're going to make my favorite color purple. So we're going to start out with the primary color, red. So the first time you put the primary colors together, the first colors, the first time you mix those two together, you make your second set of colors, which they're called the secondary colors, and that's what we're making when we're doing this. So, did my circle red, I'm going to color this circle blue. When my blue and red touched, they made purple. You can color neater, as I said. I'm just coloring as fast as I can. It's usually color neater than this. Okay, so now we have our sets of primary and secondary colors. Now we're going to turn them into mice. So, first thing I'm going to ask you to do, at the bottom of each set of circles, I'd like you to draw a triangle. So you're going to go down to a point and then come back up. Looking like ice cream cones right now. You're probably saying, hey, where are the mice? Well, we're going to keep on going. So, inside your triangle, make 2 circles. Alrighty. Now, at the bottom, make a big circle for a nose. We have some mice heads. Woohoo! Now you can make whiskers. You can do straight whiskers. You can do crooked whiskers if you want to. Crazy crooked ones. Or you could even do some curly whiskers. You decide how you're going to make your whiskers. But you're probably saying, hey, Miss Kathy, where's our bodies? So, I'm going to probably have to lift this up a little bit. Got to figure out how to do this. This is my first one. How I can do this, that we can show the whole paper. So, I'm going to start at about the middle of that triangle. And I'm going to go down, around, and come back up. I made a body. Everybody needs somebody, right? So now, this one, I think I'm going to make him, because his face kind of looks long and skinny, I'm going to try to make him long and skinny. So I started at the side, and I went down, and I always like fat little mice. So I'm going to make this one a big, round mouse. Ooh, he's eating a lot of cheese. So then we have our mice bodies. Now, I'm just going to do a simple way for arms and legs. But if you want to draw better arms and legs, you can. This is your artwork. You make it however you like. So my simple process is, and I don't like stick people, but we're going to make some stick arms. So I just made an arm and I added some fingers. But if you want to draw an arm, you gladly can. So you can make your arms down, you can make them up, you can make them out. But I'm just making some really simple arms. If you're older, preschoolers, this is probably pretty easy for you, easy peasies. But if you're older and you can do it a little bit different, that's fine. Now, when I do the legs, I just make a straight line down, then I go 1, 2, 3. But, as I said, if you have a different way, oh, this is probably not good for my double chin, huh? You can make your legs. Woo! If you want to make them dancing, you can. Remember the one? Let's see if we can make this one kind of like he's bent, like he's doing a dance. It's up to you how you like to do that with your legs. Now, we have our 3 mice, but they're missing something. Does anybody know what our mice are missing? Let's see. Ah, a mustache? A bow tie? A tail? Did everyone guess a tail? Because our mice need a tail. So, I'm going to make this tail just go down. It's kind of short for our little fat guy. I think I'm going to make this tail curly. And my last tail, I'm going to make him a little bit zigzaggy. He has a zigzaggy tail. Now that you're finished, you can add whatever you want to your mouse artwork. You could add a ground if you wanted to. You could add puddles of paint. You could add paint brushes in their hands. Have fun with your primary mice. And if you like to, you can color them in. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to make more. This is my first one, so I'm trying to get all the, the little ticks and stuff out of it. Hopefully, as I go along, things are getting a little bit better. I recommend that if you really do enjoy creating art, go to Crayola.com. They have great art lessons. Also, YouTube has wonderful drawing videos. I sometimes like to put them on just to rehash my drawing skills. I hope you enjoyed this simple art project at the kitchen counter. And I just want to tell you to keep art in your heart and have a great day.